Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to finish up our shaker cover. Waterfall album with the shaker cover. Here is your shaker cover pieces. I'm excited. I'm almost done. So let's get started. You're going to need a piece of Tyvek that is 9 by 9.5. The measurements will all be in the description box below. I'm using Tyvek because I'm going to color it with black, and I will get that stuff out and ready here. I cheat when I color, so because we don't need it all done. Okay, so let's get started. I've gone ahead and taped everything up to try and keep things going smoothly. So we will just place it. And so you want to try and get this centered in the middle of your Tyvek. You can make lines if you need to. I'm just going to eyeball it. Oh, I'm never gonna get this. Ooh. And don't peel your cardboard or chipboard because it will peel apart. Oh, I guess I forgot to tell you. You're going to start with a solid piece of chipboard and you're going to cut that frame out. The frame is going to be cut with a 1-inch border. So if you can see here, under the tape, you can see little lines here. You just cut your, or draw your border and you cut it out with a craft knife. I got carried away when I was getting things ready and I had it done before I realized I had it done. So my apologies. Okay, give it a burnish. Get your Tyvek or cardstock. You can use either one. Give it a good secure hold. Okay, so now we are going to cut out our inner so that we can wrap it, okay? So this is what we do. We take a ruler and we draw a 1-inch from the edge. 1 inch from the edge, okay? Okay, just draw a line. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just you're going to cut along it and you just want to give yourself a little bit of a guideline. Okay, draw your border. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, just like so. Then you're going to take that same ruler and your craft knife and you're going to cut from each of the inside corners because you're going to cut up from that corner to give it the angle. Okay, so this is just to give you a guideline. Okay, so just in there, cut. Okay, in there, whoopsie, cut. I get crafting here and I don't talk. I apologize. Dead silence. If I knew how to have it so that there was music in the background or something, I would, but I have no idea how to do those edits. And if it doesn't come out, just go over that cut line again. You just didn't get all the way through. And that is garbage. Unless you want to use it, keep it for a patch. Patches are good when you're crafting. Okay, so now you can use a ruler or not, but you just go from that edge corner to that corner. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just for when you fold it over. Just like so. And then they should all lift up. Get through those fibers. Perfect. Okay. Now we tape. So you can get rid of this, get rid of your cutting surface. And now we can bring in your tape. So I'm going to run 2 strips of tape, one right close to the chipboard. You don't have to go all the way because we're going to miter our corners as well. Okay, and then one close to the edge. And again, you don't have to go all the way because we are going to miter our corners. Do that on all 4 sides. The strip of tape that you have up close to your chipboard is going to help it look, it's going to help your shaker look clean because it'll stick right to the chipboard edge. Okay, all the way. I think I'm coming down with a cold. My nose is runny. No, I don't have coronavirus. Kind of overhearing that word. I don't know about all of you, but I am over it. I wish the world would get back to normal, hopefully soon. But let's not talk about that stuff. Let's talk about happy stuff. I'm excited. I've been working backwards with this album. I will have all of the videos done once I'm done the walkthrough video, but I'm just going to post them each week so that it gives you guys time to make it. Good. Oh, and then I forgot. And then we're going to do the same thing inside. You're going to go close to the cut edge, and you can go right to the edge. We'll just cut that tape. Go right to the cut edge, and then close to the same thing, close to the other edge. And we'll just cut through our corners again. Okay. Like so. And then you don't have to go right to your, because having those teeny tiny little pieces would royally tick me off, so I'm just going to avoid that edge. And I'm just going to pull it off straight. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Now the fun begins. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta cut that. So, I forgot. This could be a slightly longer video because we're going to do the shaker element, and I am going to put the album together with you. We're going to put all of our pages in it, and then it is done. I'm so excited. I've been working on this puppy for a long time. I wanted to have it done in January, but I didn't even get it started in January. Okay. Here we go. One more step. I keep forgetting this step. Again, if you have a mitering tool, good for you. If not, you can just take, so you're going to cut off an angle. You can just take your ruler or something that has a little bit of a space, 1/8 of an inch gap, and draw a line on an angle, just so that you have a little bit for wrapping. You'll see. Okay, so I'm going to use my mitering tool, And I'm just going to draw a line, whether it actually draws or not. And then I'll just cut it with scissors. Okay, just draw your line. Okay. And if you can see, there's the website for how to order it. Okay. Trim off those corners. You can use scissors or your craft knife. If you're using a ruler, a craft knife would probably be easier. Less steps. Okay. Now, let's get to wrapping. Okay, doesn't matter which edge you do first, but do the same. So if you're going to do this edge, you want to do this edge. Okay, so let's peel our tape backing. Okay, and then you're going to lift it up so you can get your bone folder under there. You're going to hold that right tight down to the table and push over. And see, there's what I mean by it's going to stick to the edge. See, there you go. Okay, and then same thing as your cover. You're just going to start working it till it sticks down. And then you can push it the rest of the way. Okay, like so. Okay, pull the tape from the other side with ease, hopefully. Okay, same thing, lift it up, get your bone folder under there and start working it so that it sticks to the edge. And then use your fingers and just keep rubbing and then it'll stick down. Okay, just like so. Okay, now this edge, okay, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to peel your tape backing. But this time we are going to wrap, just kind of curl around those corners. Okay, just curl around those corners. Use a longer one. Curl around those corners to stick down. And then you do the same thing. Okay, so then you're going to pick that up. Start sticking, make sure you hold that down to your surface. That really doesn't matter if this is perfect because this is going to be on the back side anyway. Okay, give it a burnish. Okay, ta-da. Okay, same thing on this side. You peel your tape backing. Okay. Curl in those edges. Okay, just curl them in. Just like that. Okay, then come in with your other one. Lift it and hold down secure and push that tape into your edge. And then I'll show you. It gives you a nice covered edge. See how it's flat? Looks nice. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with the inside. Okay, just give your Tyvek a burnish. Okay, when we color it, you'll color your cards or your chipboard as well if there's any peeking through. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to peel. This time you don't have to curl anything. But we do have those pain in the arse edge pieces or little corners that are going to be sticking there. And I'm going to need a piercing tool to get in there. There. Okay. Same thing though, pick it up and you want it to stick nice and beautifully to that edge. Okay, just like so. Do the same thing, work it over. Okay, like that. And do the same thing. You do the opposite side. Okay, so pull your tape. Maybe I can get this little, nope. We should have, and you gotta use tape. I find tape works best with Tyvek, then like liquid glue doesn't. You gotta wait so long and it takes forever. I am impatient. Okay, hold firm, start working it up. Get a good stick there, and then start working it over with your fingers. Okay, just like so. Okay, and then you can do the other sides. Okay, we're almost done. Yay! I'm excited to have this done. So I have a feeling I'm going to film this video and then the final walkthrough video today. Hopefully this will be ready and uploaded to my YouTube channel today. Ready to share. Okay, there you have it. Okay, one more. This is slightly different than the way I did it, the shaker cover on my other album. The other album, it was a pain in the derriere to build it right into the album, and I'm not sure beginners, it would confuse you, so we're just doing the shaker element instead. I will one day do a shaker cover, but I got to get it down pat first. That was my first one, and it ended up being very bulky on the inside. Okay, there we have it. So that is the back. This is the front. So this is what we're going to want to color, okay? So we are going to take some scrap paper, which I don't have handy. So we're going to use Christmas stuff because that's the only stuff I have here. Hope y'all don't mind. Okay, so you're going to take your alcohol ink. It must be alcohol ink. Okay, you can't use just any old ink. With Tyvek, it doesn't work. And it will come off and it'll rub off the entire time your album has ink on it. And you'll get it all over your fingers and you'll be mad. Okay, so what I do is I just kind of put a little, ink on here. And then I rub with my fingers. Okay, you just rub it on, just like so. And it'll take a little ink. If you have a, because I am going to get it all over my fingers. If you have an applicator, which I do, let's use the applicator. Because then we can put it everywhere. Okay, you just use a little bit at a time. Rub it on. Get all your edges because we're going to have to do the edges too. Okay, rub it on. And you gotta move fast with alcohol ink. As you can see, it kind of doesn't take long and it's gone. Okay. Okay, keep going, working all the way around. Okay, just like so. Okay, now if you like the look of the white edges, you can leave them alone. I am going to color mine as well. So ink up again, lift it up and do your edges, just like so. Okay, yes, you may get ink on you. I probably have it all over my hands already. Okay, and then do the inside. Same thing. Quick. Quick. Okay, and if you didn't get right to the edges with your ink, ink up another portion of your sponge that you know has black, and just get into those corners where you see that there's some white. Okay, just like so. Okay, just like so. Just get in there. And some people will wear gloves. I am happy with that. I'm going to stick a little bit here, right there. It's a little whiter. See black all over my hands. Okay, just like that. Done. There's our cover. Okay, so now what we need to do, okay, is we're going to go to the back side, okay, and you need a piece of acetate that is smaller. This is 6, like I said, the measurements will be in the description box. 6 3/4 by 7, I believe. 7 1/2. So we are going to tape. I'm just going to measure and see if I can use my 3/4 inch. Yes, I can. But I'm going to use 1/4 inch because we're going to do it like this, because we don't want any pieces of our shakies getting under in there. So I'm going to run tape, my thinner tape, 1/4 inch, right along the very edge of the Tyvek. Sorry if my head is in the way, but I want it right tight to the edge. Okay, right to the edge of your frame. Okay, flip it. Same thing, right to the very edge of your frame. And that will keep your shakies from kind of getting under that. And they'll stay inside the frame. Okay, so right tight. Right tight. Okay, once you get your tape on there, we'll give it a burnish. Make sure that is got a good stick. This is why I have every width of the narrower score tapes. I have 1/8 inch up to 1.5 inch. I don't get the big sheets or anything like that. Okay, we can move this. Okay, now you're going to bring in your acetate piece. Hopefully it's lint free. Okay, and then you're going to run tape on all 4 edges of it as well. And that helps keep anything from catching on it when you're sliding, or, you know, like if you're going to use it for, which we're going to make it so that it's you can slide a photo behind it as well as just a shaker element. Okay. So you can do the same thing here. You can run a strip of tape, or run your tape and then burnish it, but just don't burnish over the whole piece of acetate, because you'll scratch it. You want to just stay to the edges, just stay to the edges like so. And you're going to need to do this to both pieces. But when we do the front, our shakies won't be. Okay, so just like that. So you're going to completely cover your tapes, just about. I always dry fit everything, as you can see. Okay, so now you can peel all your tape backings from everything, both both your frame and your acetate. Okay. Okay. This is the biggest pain, is peeling your acetate, and I don't like using the paper piercer. Okay. Okay, get it on there, fit just right. Perfect. Okay, now you give it a burnish. Give it a good stick. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to do the front. Okay, same thing. You have a piece of acetate. Okay, just like so. And then I've already cut my frame that is also going to go on top. So you can't put tape right close to the edge because you'll see it through the acetate. So this is going to not have tape right tight against unless you can figure out where your frame is. You could put your stuff here, but it's still going to get underneath, so it doesn't matter. So we're just going to put tape on the acetate. Let's use a wider tape. Let's use a 1/2 inch. Okay, tape your acetate. This will give it as much of a stick as you can without seeing the tape. Find my little funky tool. I can't see the edge of the acetate. I would imagine it's hard for you guys too, but you know what I'm doing. Okay, you're right close to the edge of your acetate. Or if you're a Stampin' Up person, your window sheet, which is what I'm using. Okay. Go all the way around, all 4 sides. And if you get into the habit of always giving your tape a burnish, that is a good habit to have because it helps your tape stick. Gives it a good bond. Okay. Okay, so now let's we can't stick this down yet. We got to put our shaky shakies in. Good Lord, I almost messed up. Okay. So I've got a ton of shaky shakies, and you can put as many or as little in as you like. I am putting a variety in here, okay? So just with the colors of the stuff that I have, putting some pink in there. Okay, and you want to spread them out, because if you're using, they tend to stick together sometimes. So try and get them apart. Some pinky ones. Not too many, but we'll put in some green. Okay. Whoopsie. Lots of yellow happening, so let's put in some yellow. Sticking to me already. Normally I use a spoon. Okay, I like to add a little bit of black. This is just, it's me. It just brings in. So I'm going to put a little bit of those because I'm also going to add some new ones that I got. Yeah, I got stuff all over here. And you want to keep it inside your frame so that your tape doesn't stick. I have got stuff all over me. You can probably see it all over my table. You don't want to have too many, but you want to still have, and I like the rolly beads because they help everything move in there, right? Like they keep everything rolling. The smaller ones are better, but I like color. We're gonna have lots of stuff happening in here. And as you can see, you don't need a lot because a little bit of everything gives you lots. You got so much stuff happening here. Okay, I'm gonna put some fine beads. I think I can't remember what they're called, micro. They're like tiny. And I'm gonna put some gold in there, so bring in some more of the yellow. Oops. Okay. And then a little bit more yellow. I'm going to put some of these beady things in here, like gem kind of looking things. Okay. I am happy with that. Okay, so let's get everything kind of level there. Now we're going to just kind of set, I don't want to set my acetate down because everything will stick to it. So we're going to peel all of our tape backing off, and then we're going to hope for the best. I know I'm off camera here, but you can see the important part. You just know you're peeling tape. Okay, so you get that peeled. Okay, and I'm going to stand up so that I can see and I can make sure that I'm level, because as I put this down, everything's going to stick to it. See? Okay, just like so. Give it a burnish. You will get a few of the fine micro beads that are going to want to kind of come up in here and they're going to stick a little bit. Not a big deal. Okay, so there's our shaky. See, just like so. And yep, some of them are going to be stuck. There you have it. Okay, there's our shaky. So now you're going to put your piece, your square on there. Okay. Now, if you're like me and you cannot get things straight, if your life depends on it, I just peel one of these off. One of the tape backings. And then I set it down, making sure that I am centered. Okay, like so. And then I set it down. Okay, so you got that down. Then you can peel the rest. This is how I do it because I cannot get anything on straight ever. Okay, so like so. Find your burnishing tool. Give it a burnish. Okay, like so. Now we have both these corners to peel. Be gentle so that you don't rip anything. Set it down. There is your shaker cover element. Okay, so then we are going to bring in the album. Okay. Your cover. That is how it's going to sit, just like that. Okay, but we are going to put these strips on there, which is going to make it so that you can slide in a flip it over. Okay, now you have these 3 strips. You've got 1 short one and 2 long ones. The long ones are going to go on the sides, the short one's going to go in the middle. Okay, so you're going to tape the dinted side. Okay. Give it a burnish. And then you're going to taper your edge. Okay. So you're going to cut out. Just let me figure out how I'm cutting here. With these strips, I always struggle. Okay, so from the outside edge to the inside. I know, I've been doing this for how long and I still can't think of how to do it. Okay, outside edge. It just makes things slide in there easier. Okay, so you're going to tape that right from edge to edge. Okay, so peel your backing off of the one side, not both, just the one. Okay, put it right close to the edge. Okay, right close to the edge. And then just stick it down all the way down. Okay, open it, give it a burnish. This is going to be a wider, so you can put something with color behind it so you see a different pattern there, or not. Okay, then take your other long one, same thing, tape on the dinted side, burnish, taper, try not to cut my fingers. Taper, whoops. Okay, same thing, stick it, peel it off, stick it along the edge. Okay, right along that edge. You can come inside a little bit if you like so that you don't see it, but it's black, so it's really not going to much matter. Okay. And then here you're going to do the same thing. Tape on the dinted side. Okay, and then I'm going to see here how much I can trim off. Okay, I'm going to give this one a little bit more of a taper, just so that I can hide it, so that it goes in. Whoops, that one went flying. Okay, so right in there, just like so, and do the same thing, dry fit everything. I always dry fit. Okay, right along the edge again. Work it all the way over, right along the edge. Ta-da! Okay, so there you have it. Now you can fold those all back in. Okay, like so. Then you're going to bring back in your album. Okay, like so. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the bottom one, because I cannot get things straight. Not if my life depends on it. Peel the bottom one and then stick it down, trying to get it straight. Sorry, my head is in the way, I know. Fat head. Okay, like so. Okay, and then you can just peel the other two and set them down. Okay. Ta-da! And then I don't have anything to use as an insert because I didn't do an insert. Okay, but you can have a photo mat in there. See? Perfect. So there is our album cover with the shaker. And you can decorate the corner however. I may put some more decoration on there. Okay, so now that is done. We're going to open it up. We're going to bring in our pages that you may or may not already have decorated. Okay, and we are going to attach our pages. Try and clean up here because we don't need any of this. Okay, so bring in your pages. Okay, and you're going to start from the back. Okay, so like I said, dry fit, always dry fit. Okay, like so. Fits perfect. Okay, you can peel off one. You can peel it right off or just a little so that you can make sure that it's fitting properly. Okay, peel off the rest. Stick it down. Fold it over. Okay, and then peel that other strip off. You may struggle peeling a little because it is a little pain in the arse. Lift it up, stick it down. Okay, just like so. Okay, next page. 4, 3. You're getting a good look at your pages, aren't you? Okay. Dry fit. Make sure that it's going to fit properly. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to peel this one right off here. Try to get the tape peeled right off. Okay, try not to get it stuck down. There you have it. Okay, stick that. I apologize for the silence again. Okay, stick it down. Try and get, it's kind of hard to get the bone folder in there, so and then these pages are going to bend. That's what helps it fold flat a little better. Okay. Page 2. It's a little easier to just pull a little bit and then it sticks better in the one place. I think my one page that I just set on there was a little bit, it didn't get pushed down far enough. Okay, stick, peel. There. Okay. Over, peel the other tape backing, lift it up, oopsie, okay, it won't lay completely flat because I should have had a slightly smaller pocket there, but oh well. Okay, last page, and then it's the walkthrough video. Perfect. Peel a little bit. Make sure you've got it on there. Peel the rest off. Stick it down. Okay. Flip it over. Peel the other, and your album is done. If you haven't decorated it, Now you get to decorate, and I can't wait to see it. But if you haven't, it is easier to decorate with the pages before they're in the album. Ta-da! There you have your album. Just like so. So, I will be back for the walkthrough video later. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like it. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Have a great day.